What are some alts that came up in a big way? Well, I talked about Solana. Solana is definitely coming up. A lot of people, right, were getting antsy about Solana, asking what was happening. You know, why Solana not coming up? Solana is one of those that came up in a big way. Look at it. Almost back to 210, right? They fell back down to like 180s, low 180s, even to 170s. Now they are back up to 206, 207, almost back to 210. And now Polymarket gives Solana 85% chance of getting a Solana ETF approval in 2025. I think that is a certainty and will probably come sooner than later. And I do think this will give Solana a big boost. But outside of the ETF, Solana's fundamentals have not changed, even though the price have come down from their 260 high. It was just oversold. A lot of profit taking, a lot of the money went out into some of the other crypto projects out there, but now people are putting their money back in. It's just really that simple. Again, people equate fundamentals to price action, and that is certainly not correct. Sometimes it's hard not to make that kind of judgment, but that's not the way to really judge a project, right? And I've been re-emphasizing that point the last 2 weeks because a lot of people thought that, hey, somehow the bull market was canceled, that somehow things have changed. No, nothing has changed other than Wall Street was doing their thing and causing retail investors to panic sell. That was it. So Solana is one of those projects. I told you guys I've been a big bull of Solana for quite some time. Told you guys that I think Solana is going to do really well in 2025. I think it's going to flip Ethereum this year. I think they're going to continue to lead the L1s and they will do well. I told you guys I was going to DCA more, right? And now we're seeing a resurgence of Solana. Good for them. Lastly, let's not forget about this guy right here who's going to become president this month, right? He is promising to make America, the US, the crypto capital of the world. And because of it, a lot of the crypto companies that are based in US, right, they have been rallying hard. And I think you guys know who they are. For example, XRP, 242 now. Just look at this, right? Just a few days ago, XRP was down, right, to $2. Look at this, 201. This was just 2 days ago. That's a full 20+% within just a couple of days. Cardano fell down. What is it? Down to like 83 cents. Now it's back up to almost $1, right? Same thing with Algorand. Fell down to what? 31 cents? Now it's back up to 40 cents. All three of these projects, XRP, Cardano, Algorand, the ones I've been telling you about, right? They're ISO compliant on Coinbase and they're based in America and they're all, working with Doge. They will probably benefit greatly in 2025 because of everything that this guy plans on doing to basically make America the crypto capital of the world, right? These projects were oversold. Obviously, they had a tremendous run since November, but, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they've been sold off and they're oversold. And now investors are putting their money back in and they are seeing big moves. I've been telling you guys, dips are gifts. You got to load up. Bitcoin took like a 10% dip. Those of you guys at DCA, great. Congratulations. Now you got more Bitcoin, more sats, right? But same thing with alts. Alts, your favorite alts were more down, 20, 25, 30%, right? Today, the standout is SUI. I told you guys in a Sunday Walk video a couple weeks ago, the one big cap that I was going to load more on was Sui, because I thought that they now have the momentum. They're doing a lot of great things, right? The developer base is growing, their TVL is growing, and they seem to be making all the right moves. And since that video, they kind of, they kind of stagnated for a little bit, aka consolidating, and even with the last 2 weeks of sell-off, they kind of held around like the $4 mark, $4, $4.10, $4.20. And I told you guys, don't miss out on some of these. Don't miss out on some of these great bargains like Sui, right? Like Solana, like XRP, like Cardano, like Chainlink, like Avalanche, all these guys I've been talking about. And those of you guys that picked up and DCA'd, you're rewarded. Hey, even those of you guys that didn't DCA, you simply held, hey, most of the gains are back. And in the case of Sui, not only did you make your gains, your lost gains, or unrealized losses back, you're now more in the green, because I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed Sui is now like close to 530. It went up 20% between yesterday and today. So now Sui is climbing the ranks once again, and I don't know where it's going to stop before it consolidates. So those of you guys, again, that picked up, congratulations, right? And this is exactly what I was saying in my Sunday Walk video a couple weeks ago. I said that in 2025, they have huge potential. They have to do a 10x just to get to Solana and XRP's market cap, right? So can they do that? Sure. And could they go more than that? Sure. That would put them, in the $40, $50 range, and they could go even higher than that. So, so they're looking pretty good, right? But in addition to Sui, others I've been talking about, like Solana. Right now they're about 218, 220. Just a few days ago, I mentioned how they were climbing up to 200 from the 180 level, right? That's a staggering climb from 180 now to 220. Over 20% gain. And a lot of you guys Solana fans, I am too. Fundamentally, they are as strong as ever, and just because the price went down for a couple weeks, nothing has changed with Solana. Same thing with XRP, right? They climbed all the way up to like $3, got a little weak, now they're back almost to 240, right? They fell down quite hard, but now they're back to 240, not quite back to their previous high, but they're getting there. And everything else that hasn't recovered yet, for example, Avalanche, Hedera, Algorand, these ISO 2002 coins, and everything else, all the big caps, the L1s, L2s, right? They're all coming back strong. So, bottom line is, stay the course, guys. Stay focused. Stay strong and continue to DCA, and I'll see you guys later. All right? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.